Welcome to class, everyone. Today we are at the Ed Hales Park in downtown Redlands. This is a really fun spot for us to be shooting at today, so I'm excited about that. So I want you to make sure you get your mat out, get yourself ready to have some space so that you can spread out a little bit. Class is going to be a little bit faster today and a little bit shorter, so we're going to kind of condense everything. So give yourself some room. I'm going to have you turn and lay down right out of the gate so we can get moving through a modified version of our series of 5 and then get you flipped over and doing some more advanced poses. So go ahead and lay down for me. I'm going to turn myself as well, and we're going to go all the way back to the mat. Arms are going to line up with the ears. I'm going to have you take those legs straight out to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in, point your toes and point your fingertips and reach away from your belly button. So trying to make sure that your lower back isn't arching. So looking for that neutral spine. Imagine I put a little grape underneath your lower back. And I want you to hold that grape there without crushing it, okay? So nice deep breath in, reach through those toes and fingertips, shoulders relaxing. I want you to take a deep breath in, start bringing those arms up. And we're gonna peel away from the mat. Exhale and stretch right over your legs. Don't collapse into them, just reach over. Inhale and start rolling right back down, one vertebrae at a time. So we're just warming up the belly muscles. Stretch over the ears and bring those arms up as you take those deep breaths in. Exhale long over the legs. Now remember, modified if you want. Knees are bent. So the legs are your anchor into your mat. The breath is guiding your movement. And we're gonna do one more right here. Inhale, lift those arms up. Exhale as you forward fold over your legs. And then right back down you go, right here, rolling one vertebrae at a time into your mat. Deep breaths in and out as you imprint your spine, keeping the rib cage tucked in. Draw your knees into your chest. Pull yourself in nice and tight right here. Relax those shoulders. Breathe deeply in and out. Pull, gently rock yourself side to side as you roll across your lower back and your kidneys. Giving yourself a little massage right here. And then rock yourself to center. Relax those shoulders away from your ears. Put the very tips of your shoulder blades right back into your mat and take those legs straight up to the ceiling. So for those of you who are gonna modify, find that tabletop with your legs as we go through our 100. But otherwise, I want you straight up. Legs can be parallel or externally rotated for your Pilates V at your feet. Hold and breathe, arms right by your sides, lowering to your challenge point for that more advanced position. Think about that seatbelt across your hips. Take a deep breath in and start pumping those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this video is gonna move us a little bit faster, you guys. We're gonna take those deep breaths in and we're actually gonna use more advanced poses. We're gonna flow a little bit faster from one movement to the next. So modify when you need to and listen to your body. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it right here and breathe. Draw your left knee into your chest. Extend that right leg out. Make sure that knee is coming right back into your body. And we're gonna take that big bicycle pedal to the other side and hold. Breathe. 4 sets of 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Modified, your hands are assisting your leg back into your body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold right here, flex your feet, driving through your heels. Let's get through 2 more sets of 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No bouncing, nice and controlled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it, point your toes, bring those legs back into tabletop. Remember, we're flowing through our poses, so make sure that you rest when you need to. Listen to your body and respond accordingly. Fingertips right behind your ears. Don't let your hands come together. I want you to settle behind the ears and just support your head and neck. We're gonna bring that right leg back in, left leg reaches out, and we're gonna take that left shoulder across. Looking back to your elbow, hold and breathe, you guys. Now take it to the other side and hold. Breathe, keeping the back at rest, your hips settled into your mat, they're nice and quiet. 4 sets of 10, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it here. Flex your feet. Here we go. Push. 1, 2, 3. Like you're trying to push somebody away from you. Extend your legs. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last set. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold. Bring the legs back into tabletop. Let your upper body rest back. Bring your arms right by your sides and relax those shoulders. Deep breaths in and out. Legs lift straight up. Hold. Pull your belly muscles in tight. Deep breaths in and out. Relax those shoulders, resting on the base of your head so your nose and your chin aren't tilting back. They're going straight up. We're gonna go into a straddle right here. So we're gonna flex the feet like you're walking on your ceiling. Straddle, point, and pull together. Flex, open, point, pull together. Flex, open, point, pull. 2 more. Open, point, last one, flex, open, point, pull them together. Breathe, bend your knees. Moving from the hips, we're gonna alternate tapping our heels down. So flex your feet again from the hip, not the knee. I want you to bring your right leg down and tap your heel to the floor. So right leg, inhale, exhale, lift. Left leg, lower and lift. 1 more each side, just like this. Breathe. Try to relax those shoulders. Stay on the base of your head. Belly strong, rectus abdominis drawn in and up. Hold here. Now to advance it. Powerhouse strong, pelvic floor lifted. Both legs moving together. Down for that inhale. Exhale and lift. Down on your inhale, so stay with your breath, keeping your lower back at rest. Last one right here. Inhale. Exhale and lift. Hold right there. Point your toes. Lift those legs right back up. Wrap your hands around your thighs and start walking down your legs, and so you're holding either above the knee or below the knee, so not to the back of the joint, you guys. So stay away from that soft spot right here. So you're either holding to your hamstrings or your calves, and that right leg's gonna go halfway down. So keep that left leg as straight as you can as we go through our scissor kicks. Relax the shoulders and climb that leg. Arms are gonna come to your sides if you want to advance it. Let's kick to the other side and hold. Breathe. Relax the shoulders. Deep breaths. We're just gonna go for 2 sets of 10 on this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Both legs up and bend the legs right here. Tabletop position. Upper body's gonna stay lifted. Deep breaths in and out. I'm gonna have you bring that left leg to the floor. Right leg is going to extend out, and we're gonna climb our tree right here. So left foot Take it a little bit farther away from your bottom. So instead of having your left foot tucked in toward your hips, extend it away so you have a little bit of leverage to lift. And your right leg is going to become your tree. So you're going to start climbing it. You've got to find that kind of happy medium for yourself so you can take hold of that leg and you're going to let it help you up. You're going to lift, climb your leg toward your foot, and come right back down. Now you don't have to come all the way back down into your mat. So stay lifted and up you go. Climb that leg, pull your belly in tight, look for your foot, and right back down. So do your best. Use a little bit of momentum from your arms. Generally, I don't say that, but let it help you up. Reach through the toes, keep that leg nice and straight, nice and long, and then right back down. And for those of you, this might be a little bit more challenging, more than you're ready for today. You don't have to get all the way off the ground. Doing that little bit of a crunch will get you there eventually. So do your best and then right back down. 2 more on this side. Up, climb that leg, look for your foot, and right back down you go. 1 more time. Up, hold it, and right back down. We're going to switch sides. We got to do both legs. So bring that right leg down, slide it out, kind of meet where that left leg is, and then that left leg becomes your tree. We're going to climb it. So whenever you're ready, hold on to that left leg, give yourself a little bit of leverage with that right leg, and lift yourself up. Let that right leg be your anchor, and find your foot, and we climb right back down. So take your time. You don't actually have to keep up with me. So do as many as you can do that you feel you're doing with your best form, and then right back down you go. Tuck in your rib cage. Keep your belly muscles nice and strong. Hold, and then right back down. Give yourself a little bit of time to hold the pose. Let those muscle fibers engage. And hold, and then right back down. Keep on breathing, using the diaphragm. Deep breaths in and out. And right back down. Let's go for 2 more on this side. Up, climb your tree, do your best, and then right back down. Take a breather when you need it. Last one. Pulling the abdominals in tight, using the diaphragm to help you breathe through it, and right back down you go. Let the upper body rest, both legs in a tabletop position, arms by your sides, and legs lifting right back up, you guys. Last thing before we lift ourselves up, so point your toes, breathe, upper body's going to lift, so I'm gonna have you engage right here. Relax those shoulders, tuck your chin to your chest, look towards your belly button. Arms are gonna hover right by your sides. Breathe, flex your feet again like you're walking on the ceiling. Push through your heels so you feel a nice long leg. Take a deep breath in and pull down. Fight gravity. Point your toes and lift. Flex, pull, point, lift. Flex, pull, point, lift. Again, flex, pull, drive down, point, lift. 2 more. Last one, breathe, pull, point, and lift. Good job. Hug your knees into your chest. Let your upper body rest back. I'm going to have you bring your feet right down to the mat, arms by your sides. We're going to do a little pelvic tilt right here. So arms down. It's going to look like you're going into your bridge, but you're not coming all the way up. Your rib cage is staying into your mat. You're giving me an anterior pelvic tilt as your tailbone lifts, and just the sacrum and the hip bones come off of your mat, and then we put it right back down. So arms down by your sides, heels coming right out from your sits bones, from your hip bones that are protruding up to the center of your kneecap down to that second toe. So if you're like me and you're in this beautiful setting but you don't have any mirrors around to see yourself, perfectly fine. Just do your best. Lift your head, look down from your hip bones to your kneecap, and try and get that alignment as best you can. arms by your sides, and then we're just going to pull deep into the pelvic floor. Everything draws in and up, and then I want you to just pick up your tailbone, press your lower back into your mat, pick up through the lower back, the lumbar, hold there, dig deep into those gluteals, and then right back down you go. So don't even get close to your rib cage on this lift. It's just the lower back coming off, the pelvis coming away from your mat. As you exhale, you lift, peel away, and put it right back down. It's a small, deep movement. Just a few more. Exhale as you lift, press into your feet. You're only taking that tailbone a couple of inches off of your mat, and then right back down. Let's go through one more. Your next exhale, you're gonna squeeze into your gluteals, lift, and right back into your mat you go. Right back down. As your tailbone touches down, find your neutral spine again. Draw your knees into your chest. We're gonna rock and roll up into our V-sit, okay? So modified, you'll stay with me holding onto the back of your thighs, and then I'm gonna start to transition into something a little bit more advanced. So pull yourself into your ball. We're gonna pull in nice and tight right here. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, roll up onto your tailbone. Remember to stabilize yourself. So holding here, modified. Keep with those hands to your thighs, shoulders relax, and then we're all gonna take the lower leg parallel to the floor, eyes focusing right over the feet. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. A little more advanced, the arms are gonna come away, you guys, so the farther you get away from your body with the arms, the more advanced you're gonna take it. There's less helping you to hold the pose. And then for those of you who are ready for a full V-sit, up you go with the legs. Point your toes and hold and breathe. Deep breaths in and out. It's okay if you start getting a little bit shaky, that's normal. Just means those muscles are working nice and hard. Breathe deeply in and out. Hold, relax the shoulders, focus right over your feet. You guys don't give up. Hold it in belly tight. And then I want you to bring the legs all the way and give them a big hug right here. Keep those knees together, pull into your ball. Stabilize right on top of your tailbone. Pull in tight, and then bring your feet all the way down. So pull your hips back. We're gonna take a little stretch right here before we flip over. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be a fast one because I wanna bring your legs around and get you into some more poses to get that strength work going. So fingertips out to the sides, point your toes, pull your belly muscles in nice and tall or strong, shoulders stacked right over those hips. Take a deep breath in, lift those arms up. As you exhale, let yourself fold right over your legs, tuck your chin to your chest. Relax those shoulders, breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now reach for your feet, you guys. With each deep breath in, reach to the crown of your head. As you exhale, drop yourself a little bit closer to your legs. Don't let your knees pop up. And slowly begin to roll away from your legs, dragging those arms in, stacking your spine, bringing those shoulders up to your ears, back and away. Good job. So you should be nice and warm by now. I know I am. Swing those legs around, and we're going to come right into plank position. Okay. So hands right underneath those shoulders. So unless you've got really broad shoulders, your hands shouldn't be really anywhere near the outer edges of your mat. Bring them in, look for that alignment, shoulder over elbow, elbow over wrist. And we're holding right here, modified. You know the drill. You're gonna take the knees right here and put your body weight into your knees. For those of you who want to advance a little bit more, you can either lift the lower leg, put your more of your body weight into your arms, or tuck the toes under and give me more of an advanced position right here. Deep breaths in and out. So push out of your arms, turn those inner creases of your elbows in toward each other, and then just make sure that your fingertips, including your thumbs, are all pointing straight ahead. Hold and breathe. So we're gonna go into a side plank on this one, you guys. So just be aware that it's at some point I'm gonna be turned away from the camera. So when we have to turn in the opposite direction. So when we get started, I'm gonna go toward you. but eventually I'll be away from you, but that's okay. You'll have the idea of where we're going. So hold your plank, breathe. Stay strong right here. Push out of your arms, lift your belly, squeeze into your buttocks, and don't let your hips droop. So we want to avoid any swaying right here. I want you to lift, stay strong in that plank position, hold and breathe. Now we're going into side plank. If you need to modify, your left knee is going to come under, your hand's going to line up, and you're going to pivot on that knee and hold right here, okay? You're going to hold right here. If you don't need to modify, I'm going to have you right here. You're going to roll onto the sides of your feet, and you're going to hold your plank. Shoulders stacking, do your best. Again, I don't have any mirrors, so I have to do my best to make sure my arms are stacked, my shoulders are stacked, and everything's strong. Keep those hips lifted. Modified, you look just like this. Hold and breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Stay nice and strong. Reach over the ear, making a big letter L with your arms. Inhale and exhale. Keeping it stacked, we're going to lift that arm right back up and pull it back to your mat. Pivot on your knee or roll on your feet. Find your plank again. So this is where I was telling you I'm going to be away from the camera for a moment, but that's okay. You'll be away from me as well. So push out of those arms, breathe. Keep those hips below your shoulders so you don't lose the strength work. Otherwise, you start moving into like a downward dog position or table position, and we don't want to do that. So here we go. We're going to that side plank off to the other direction. Either pull the opposite knee under and pivot on that knee as you line up your hand, or roll on the sides of your feet right here. So you're going to take those shoulders and you're going to stack them, arms from wrist to wrist. You're nice and strong and you're lined up. Deep breaths in and out. Push out of that mat, breathe, and hold. Hips stay up. We're going to reach that arm over the ear, big letter L. Hold and breathe. Pull the belly muscles in tight. Keep those hips lifted so your obliques have a chance to really kick in. Reach through those fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Remember, modified, you're on that knee, helping to support the body weight. Stay strong. Lift that arm up. Stay in your side plank for me. I know it's a lot to keep your body weight in your arm. We're almost done. Bring that arm back, pivot on your knee or roll onto your feet and back to your forward plank. So for those of you who are in modified on your knees, I need you to come onto your toes for me for a second. So lift those knees up, and then we're going to lift the hips, and we're going to walk back right here toward our feet. Right here. So hanging right over your legs, drop your head down. Relax your shoulders. Deep breaths in and out. Do your best to keep your hands to your mat. If your hamstrings are tight, give a little bit of flexion to the knee and make sure your hands can stay down. Look to that space between your thumbs and start walking right back out. Right back out. So a little breather for the arms right there. Hold your plank. Modified, left knee will come under. Right leg's going to lift. If you're staying in full plank, you're right here. Point the toes, that right knee's going to come under, push out and lift, pull under, push out and lift, pull, and push, pull, and push. One more time, pull, and push. Good. Bring that leg down. Modified, switch knees. So you'll be right here. Right knee will come under, left leg's going to lift. We've all got those toes pointed. Full plank, you're on the toes, point. Draw that knee under, breathe. Exhale, push and lift. Pull under. Exhale, push and lift. Keep that neutral spine. Don't drop your head. And push. Two more, pull. And push. Last one, pull and push. Good. Bring that leg down. Find your plank again. Breathe. Push out of those arms. Deep breaths in and out. We're going to bring the knees under. So if you're already on your knees, stay there. Everyone into table position. We're gonna hold, deep breaths in and out. Left knee's gonna support the body weight as we all move into a modified one leg table right here, keeping the hip bone pointing straight down. I want you to bend that knee. We're gonna cross over the left leg, tap the floor, and lift. Cross over, tap the floor, do your best to get there, and lift. So your knees bent, toes pointed, belly pulled in. Don't let your lower back drop. And lift. Release and lift. 3 more. Drop and lift. Last 2. Drop and lift. Last one, you guys. Drop and lift. Now take that right leg straight out. Keep the hip bone pointing straight down. Walk the left arm out. Pull your belly muscles in and up. Don't let your lower back droop. Keep neutral spine from the tip of your tailbone to the crown of your head. Hold in your bird dog pose and breathe. Stay right here. Deep breaths in and out. We're moving pretty quickly from one pose to the next, so respond accordingly to your body. Take a breather when you need it. Left arm's coming down, right knee's coming back under. Toes are gonna tuck under right here. Everyone tuck those toes under, and then we're gonna just lift the knees 1 inch off the mat into a table plank. Hold and breathe. Push out of your arms. Keep those abdominals strong. Since we're flowing from one pose to the next, it's really gonna take its toll on your muscles. So deep breaths, keep the diaphragm active. Don't revert back to that shallow breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathe. Almost there. Feel the front of your thighs kicking in. I know, I feel it too. Hold. Don't drop into the shoulders. Push out of your arms. And bring the knees down. Right knee's gonna support your body weight. As the left leg goes out behind, bend the knee. We're gonna cross over that right leg and tap the floor, okay? So if your wrists are taking it a little bit and you're feeling that stress through your wrists, just roll them out a little bit if you need to. Switch it, roll them, and then come right back to it. We're gonna cross over, tap down, and lift. Cross over, tap down, and lift. Again, cross over, tap down and lift. Use your glutes to pull that leg back up. Keep the hip bone pointing straight down. Don't let it curl out to the side. 3 more. Cross, tap, and lift. Good job, you guys. Cross, keep the belly pulled in. Don't let the lower back sink. 1 more time. Cross, tap down and lift. Now extend that leg out behind you. Right arm's walking out. Bird dog pose. Hold and breathe. Hold. Keep it strong. Deep breaths in and out. Focus right beyond your mat, so don't let your head drop down. Keeping the arm and leg parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale. Bring the arm down, bring the knee under, tuck your toes under. 1 more table plank right here. Tuck it under and pick up those knees right here. Just 1 inch or so, don't get any higher, because next thing you know, you start losing the strength work and it starts going into more of a modified position. So just about 1 inch above your mat. Breathe. Hold, feel those quadriceps kicking in. Deep breaths in and out. Inhale and exhale. Almost there. Feeling those thighs warming up. I know I'm there with you. And bring it down. Good job, you guys. I'm going to have you take it back into child's pose for a moment. So drop your hips right back over your ankles, and we're about to move on. Drop your head. Relax those arms. If you've lost that connection with your breath, it's okay. Just come back to it. Deep breaths in and out. And bring it up right here. Good job. I'm going to have you come onto your bottom for me. So swing those legs right back around, kind of where we started when we flipped over in at the first point. So arms are gonna come down. I'm sweating, oh my goodness. It's so nice out here today and I'm already sweating, so I could tell I'm working hard. Alrighty, so hands are gonna come behind. We're going into reverse plank and we're gonna follow it up with a leg lift. So it's definitely going to advance the pose. For those of you who maybe you try the leg lift and you decide, okay, it's definitely not where I'm going today, perfectly fine, just leave it out. So hands behind you, fingertips pointing straight toward your feet. Pull your belly muscles in tight, elbows pointing behind. Your heels are gripping your mat. So relax those shoulders, nice deep breath and squeeze into your glutes, lift your belly. On your exhale, up you go. Hold and breathe, pick up those hips. Now, the only thing I want you to really think about with your head and neck is don't drop your head back. You're either in neutral or your chin is toward your chest, looking toward your toes. Okay, hold and breathe. We have 3 of these to get through. We're just gonna hold this reverse plank by itself for this first one, and we'll take a little breather in between. Go ahead and lower from the elbows, bring your hips down, press out of your mat and into your legs, just for a little counter stretch for a moment. Drop your head, tuck your chin to your chest, shake out those arms a little bit, and then slowly roll yourself up. Stack your spine, articulate your vertebrae as you come up, shoulders up to your ears, back and down, hands come behind again. Relax those shoulders, point your toes. This is where the leg lift comes in. We'll do one side, we'll take a breather, then we'll come back and do the other side. Okay, here we go. Everything strong, drawn in and up, pelvic floor lifted, abdominals drawn in, gluteals engaged. On your exhale, that's when you're going to lift. Hold and breathe. Don't drop your head back. Starting with your right leg, so your left leg is gonna hold you strong, right leg up. Hold and breathe. This is optional, so if you're not feeling it, you stay right with your reverse plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, pull it down. Find your plank, hold and breathe. Squeeze into the buttocks, lift those hips. The elbows are gonna bend to guide you down. All the way you go. As your hips touch, push out of your arms and into your legs. Right here, drop down, breathe. Roll those wrists a little bit if you need to. Catch your breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Use your diaphragm, oxygenate your blood and your brain. And here we go, right back up. Drag those arms in, give me a big shoulder roll at the top. This one's gonna be a little more challenging because we're fatigued by now. So roll those wrists out a bit. And then right back you go. Last one of these, okay? Last one. We're rounding out our time together today. So give me what you got. All that energy, it's time to get it out. Grip the mat with your heels. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift up. Everything's strong. Hold. Right leg's gonna support you. Left leg up. Hold and breathe. Deep breaths in and out. Hold it there. Stay strong, you guys, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and pull that leg back down. You never need to hold very long for those more advanced poses. The better you do, the less time you have to be there. Hold and breathe. Almost there, you guys. Let the elbows guide you down as your hips touch one more time into those legs. Last one. Push out and forward fold. Good job. Breathe. Relax your shoulders. Reach for your feet. Even if you can't make it there, no problem. Just get into a nice long stretch. And roll yourself up right here. Shoulders up to the ears, back and down. Now I'm gonna turn and face you guys so I can come toward the camera a little bit. Legs out in front. I hope you guys really feel like you got a good workout, because remember with Pilates, we're not here to kill you. I want you to feel stronger and a little bit more efficient, so when you go throughout your day, everything just feels easier to do. You can follow through with everything a little bit more. It's just that much more enjoyable to get through. So we're gonna stretch a little bit. Legs are gonna open up so they're just outside of your hips. This is called hugging a tree. So I want you to bring your hands together. So the backs of your hands are kind of, your palms are coming together like you're hugging a tree trunk right here. And then I want you to just give me a twist. So shoulders stacked right over your hips. Don't sink down. Stay nice and tall. We're gonna do a little twist right here. So take a deep breath in, to your left you go. Twist and pulse. 1, 2, and come back to center. Shoulders relaxing, sitting tall. Take a deep breath in, twist. Pulse. 1, 2, and come back to center. We're gonna do that one more time on each side. Take a deep breath in, twist. Exhale, pulse. 1, 2, and back to center. Take a deep breath in, twist. Exhale, pulse. 1, 2. Good job. Come right back. Bring those arms down. Take a big roll of your shoulders up to your ears. Let them melt down your spine as you open up a little bit. Keep those legs a little bit wider than your hips. Flex your feet this time. Arms out. Here we go. Saw stretch, just one on each side. Take a deep breath in, twist to one side. Doesn't matter which one. As you exhale, forward fold as if you're sawing off your little toes with your fingers. Breathe. Inhale and lift. Exhale and find your center. One more time. Inhale, twist. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck your chin. Breathe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, find your center. Bring those legs together. Fingertips out to the sides. We're gonna go right over the legs. Take a deep breath in, lift up. Exhale, forward fold right over your legs. Tuck your chin to your chest. Reach for your feet. If you can grab your toes, pull them in and give your calves a nice stretch as you include them into it. Inhale and exhale. Keep the diaphragm active. Slowly start to roll yourself up. Drag your arms in. Point your toes. Shoulders are going to come up as you stack the spine. Go ahead and drag your legs in right here. So cross, sitting nice and tall. If this is hard on your hips or your knees, just find a comfortable seated position, okay? Fingertips out to the sides, sitting nice and tall. Take a deep breath in, lift those arms up. Exhale, open wide. This time we're gonna C-curve stretch right here. So your hands are gonna come together at the top. Inhale, lift up. Interlace your fingers, push to the palms to the ceiling, and then scoop out your belly. Right here, round your back, big letter C, from your knees to the palms of your hands. Relax those shoulders. Inhale and lift. Exhale, let the arms come down behind you. Interlace those fingers one more time behind you. So let me turn so you can see where I'm going with this. Right here. Hands come together. I want you to open your chest, draw your arms back and up, and then forward fold just a little bit for me to get really deep into that stretch. And release yourself down. One more time. Keep those hands together. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift up. Drop your head, bring those arms a little bit higher if you can. Slowly release, come right back to your neutral spine, reaching through the crown of your head. I'm gonna turn and face you one more time. Release those fingertips, you guys. Comfortable seated position. Shoulders relaxing, take them up to the ears and then settle them back into your imaginary jean pockets. We're gonna take a little stretch right here, so drop your head to your right side. The weight of your hand is just gonna create a gentle stretch down the left side of your neck. Drop that shoulder away from your ears. Release, roll your chin to your chest, both hands onto the back of your head, gentle press. Just the weight of your arms and really gravity are creating the stretch for you. Go ahead and release it, and then off to the left side, and left arm up. Don't pull, don't push. Just let the weight of your arm create the stretch. You don't really need to help it anything beyond that. Release that stretch. Let your head drop all the way down. Fingertips are going to come to the sides, chin to the chest. Take a deep breath in, lift those arms, lift your fingertips, look up. Exhale, let them come right back down one more time. Again, inhale deep, look up toward those fingertips. Exhale, open wide as your arms or your fingertips touch down. Go ahead and roll those shoulders one more time. Back and down. Thanks for coming to class today, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.